This video is on solving absolute value equations. Now this is technically, I think, an Algebra 2 standard. It used to be Algebra 1, then it moved up to Algebra 2. I don't know where it is now. It could be Algebra 2. But because so much of it was on the practice test, I am going to go ahead and show you how to at least solve them just in case they do put some of them on the actual test. So we're kind of doing like a quick version of absolute value equations. There are two steps for solving these. The first step would be to get the absolute value by itself, and I just realized there should be an S right here. Absolute, sorry. So get the absolute value by itself. And then step 2 would be to create two equations, one with a positive answer and one with a negative answer. And I will show you what that means. I have 4 examples to do with you. So let's go ahead and look at number 1. This one, so absolute value, you need to make the line kind of go above this line and below. So it has to be kind of like an extra long line, if you will, so it doesn't look like a 1. So the absolute value of negative 2x minus 1 equals 11. Now step 1 tells me to get the absolute value by itself. I already have it by itself. I don't have anything on the outside of it on this side, so I can go ahead to step 2. Step 2, create two equations, one with a positive and one with a negative answer. So you take your negative 2x minus 1 and set it equal to positive 11, and then or negative 2x minus 1 equals negative 11. So one has to be positive, one has to be negative. And now you just solve it. That's a two-step equation. You should be able to do that by now, like blindfolded, okay? So add 1. So I get negative 2x equals 12, divide by negative 2, x equals negative 6. Okay, over here, add 1, negative 2x equals negative 10, divide by negative 2, x equals 5. Put the word or between them, and then circle or box your answer to show that both of them, or either of them really, could be a solution. That just means if you substitute in the 5 right here, it'll work. And if you substitute in the negative 6, it'll also work. If you don't remember, absolute value turns whatever is inside the absolute value to a positive. So after you solve this, so when you put in 5, negative 2 times 5 is negative 10, minus 1 is negative 11, but the absolute value changes it to a positive 11, which is that. Okay, like I said, I'm giving you like the super short version just in case the state decides to give you something like this. Okay, let's look at one where you're going to have to get the absolute value by itself. So absolute value of 5x plus 5 equals 45. Okay, so to get the 5x by itself, or the absolute value of 5x by itself, I need to get rid of that 5. So subtract 5. Absolute value of 5x equals 40. Now I split it into my two equations. So 5x equals 40, or 5x equals negative 40. Okay, these are easy. You just divide by 5. X equals 8. Whoops, can't write on the line, I guess. Or divide by 5. X equals negative 8. Okay, 2 more. These get a little bit more difficult. So number 3 is 2 minus 5 times the absolute value of 5x minus 5 equals negative 73. Okay, now in this, you kind of treat the absolute value like parentheses, where this is really negative 5 times this stuff. So eventually to undo that, we will have to divide by it. But first, you should be adding or subtracting something. In this case, you are subtracting 2. So that is negative 5 times the absolute value of 5x minus 5 equals negative 75. Now I need to divide. So divide by negative 5 That gets rid of those. Now I get the absolute value of 5x minus 5 equals a positive 15. Okay, absolute value is by itself now. I can make my two equations. So let me scoop this up. So 5x minus 5 equals a positive 15. 5x minus 5 equals a negative 15. Add 5. 5x equals 20. Divide by 5, x equals 4. Okay, same step over here. Add 5. 5x equals negative 10. Divide by 5, x equals negative 2. Okay, one more. And I would recommend pausing this and trying this on your own, just to make sure that you get it before you have to do a few of these completely on your own for homework. So this is 6, absolute value, 1 minus 5x minus 9 equals 57. So like I said, I would recommend pausing this so you can try it on your own. Okay, let's add 9 first. Because you should be adding or subtracting, if you can, before you multiply or divide. And 57 plus 9 is 66. Now I divide by 6. So the absolute value of 1 minus 5x equals 11. Now I make my two equations. 1 minus 5x equals 11, or 1 minus 5x equals negative 11. Subtract 1. And then divide by negative 5, so x equals negative 2. Over here, same steps. Subtract 1. Negative 5x equals negative 12. Divide by negative 5. X equals a positive 2.4. And you could get decimals on some of these. If you do, just round to the nearest tenth. So 1 decimal place. Okay, that is it for your notes. I know they were kind of fast and short, I'm sorry. But you have an assignment posted on Schoology for more practice on this.